This last week, what a week. Just a dark time, I would say, for our nation, and I hope a wake-up call. So first off, my thoughts and condolences to the Charlie Kirk family. Whether you liked or disliked with Charlie Kirk, in my opinion, is irrelevant. I think we can all agree that no one ever should be killed for standing up for what they believe in. And guys, I mean, throughout history, it is the reality. I mean, humans were about as flawed as we get. I am a Christian. We are broken. There is a reason why I believe the only way that we become whole as humans is through faith in God. But those are my beliefs, and they may not be your beliefs, and that's okay. I think what we have to come to grips with in this life is we have to get comfortable at times with being uncomfortable. You know, we don't always have to agree with everything someone says. I think that is the heart and soul of freedom. And there are individuals who have their beliefs on the right and individuals who have their beliefs on the left. Obviously, Charlie Kirk fell to the right. There are many of you out there that fall to the left. You know, the rest of us at times fall somewhere closer in the middle. It doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum. But at some point, guys, someone is going to say something that you disagree with. And we're going down this weird road in society where, number one, we live in echo chambers with both the media and social media where you are being fed the beliefs that resonate with you, and the beliefs that don't resonate with you are being secluded. So you're only being fed and double down on the beliefs that you like. Yeah, I like this. I agree with this. So when you're confronted with beliefs that you don't like, the idea is starting to become, I don't have to listen to this. I don't want to listen to this. And I'm just either going to shut you out, I'm going to unfollow you, I'm only going to watch the news for the things that reinforce my beliefs. But guys, the real world doesn't work that way. And that is a dangerous road we are going down. Case in point, obviously what happened with Charlie Kirk. Some individual believed that the way to take care of Charlie Kirk for something they did not agree with was to end his life. Tragic. I have some individuals who will say to me, well, there's so many people on the far right who have this idea that Christianity and government should be blended together. Like we should go back because this is a nation, you know, one nation under God is their argument. And guys, I believe, once again, I am a Christian, but I also, our founding fathers, many of them were Christians also, but they believed in a separation of church and state, as do I, because guess what? Not everyone is going to follow that, and there have been problems throughout history with theocracies. Obviously, the Roman Catholic Empire was driven by religious beliefs that went down the road of religious persecution. We know that the Islamic faith, that the extreme form of Islamicism, the Wahhabi sect, got into killing people because they disagreed with their beliefs. That's why we need to keep a separation of church and state. I believe in that. That's what freedom and opportunity is. It is your ability. That's why America is one of the greatest experiments in the history of the world. This idea that you have the freedom to say the things that you believe in, that you have the right to assemble and protest, that you have the right to a free press to say these things. I don't always agree with everything that's said out there. I don't agree with Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem. I have so many friends who died, who sacrificed their life. And that national anthem represents the greatness, in my opinion, of America. Whether you agree with that or not doesn't really matter. It is our national anthem. When Colin Kaepernick decided to kneel during the national anthem, it broke my heart and it made me angry. But guess what? We live in a free country, and he has the right to do so. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. And I will say there were lots of people who ended up pushing him, canceling him. You can decide what the end state of that was. President Trump has made statements that individuals who burn the flag should be arrested. I don't agree with that. Guys, we live in a free society. I fought for that right. There are people out there that have said some horrific things about Charlie Kirk, and there are ideas that, you know, they should be persecuted for what they say. I think if you are canceled because of saying inflammatory or ridiculous things, I don't necessarily agree with that. But when it moves into legal action, that is the line that cannot be crossed. We live in a great nation. Freedom, opportunity. We need to get back, guys, where we can have civil discourse, and you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, Faith is one of those conversations. I personally, once again, coming full circle, I'm a Christian. I could be wrong. I don't believe I am. And someday I'll die and I'll know for sure whether I'm right or wrong. But at the end of the day, there are others out there that have other beliefs, and I'm going to respect them. I may say, hey, I don't agree with you, but I respect you and I respect your beliefs. That's where we need to get back to, guys. This country was founded on this idea of freedom. Stop pushing people away from you just because you disagree with what they say or what they believe in. Stop ignoring, embrace, grow, thrive. That's how we overcome and be the best versions of ourselves. That's my message on this Monday Muster. Much love to all of you.